Hi everyone, my name is Mahmoud Sheikh and in today's video we will start a new tutorial series using core PHP, MySQL database, AJAX and Bootstrap framework. Okay, in this series we will discuss about developing a simple multi-search and multiple filter application. Okay, so here you can see I have already developed this application where at the bottom you will see a list of various employees and their details are listed in the form of a table where I have the details like employee name, task details, start date, end date, and then status, and we have an action, okay, where we can delete any task. Okay, so now here in the task details you can see all the various tasks. Okay, so like there are designing responsive website task, web portal development, responsive web development. Okay, and here we can see the status. So now if at any point of time I want to search some specific details of some tasks, then I can clearly filter the task by checking these checkboxes. Okay, so now if I want to view the details of a responsive web development task, Android development task, and any other, then I just need to check those checkboxes, and now when I click on apply, then I will get the details of only those tasks. Okay, now if I want to get the details of those tasks which are pending, then I just need to click on this status drop down and I need to click on this pending. Then it will show me the task which is in pending state. Okay, so now let me just refresh. So now you can see in this table there is only one task which is under pending state. If I want to view the details of those tasks which are in progress, now I can clearly filter those tasks. Okay, so now you can see there are two tasks which are under in progress state. So now I will select this in progress state. Now you can see it start displaying you those tasks which are under in progress state. Okay, so if I want to view the completed task, then I can view the completed task as well. Okay, so now if I want to view the details based on the task, PHP website development, okay, and then WordPress website, now I will click on apply. Now you can see it start displaying me the details of those tasks which I have selected. Okay, so now let me just refresh. So now apart from fetching the details based on some specific task and based on the status, I can also search the task. Okay, suppose I want to search the task based on the employee name. Okay, then I will type MEH. The moment when I type ME, then it will start displaying me the details of that employee whose name starts with ME. Okay, now if I change it to something else like I want to view the details of that employee whose name has K in it. Okay, so now it will start displaying me all those employee names who has K letter in their name. Okay, like this I can also search the details. Okay, apart from these searching and filtration, I can also add the employee. Okay, so if I want to add the employee, then I just need to click on this add employee. Okay, and then I just need to type the name of the employee, Manisha. Will put this under in progress status, and when I click on add employee, you will get a message as a record saved successfully, and when I click on OK, now you can see the record which we have added just now gets added. Okay, Manisha with task details as Python. Okay, and that task also gets stored and started displaying inside this drop down. Okay, now if I want to filter the record based on any task, suppose I check this Python, and when I click on this apply, it will start displaying me the details of only that employee who has Python as task. Okay, so now let me just refresh. Okay, and at the end if I want to delete any task, then I just need to click on this delete, then it will show me a message in the form of an alert box, record deleted successfully, and when I click on OK, that record gets deleted. Okay, so this is a simple searching and filtration application which we are going to develop using core PHP, MySQL database, AJAX, and Bootstrap framework. Okay, so here you can see I have a database, and actually I'm maintaining two tables in my data filter database, and those tables are data filter and then status. In this status table I have stored various status like completed, pending, hold, in progress status. Okay, and in the data filter table I have stored the details of task. Okay, so this is everything about the multiple filter and multiple search functionality application. Okay, so now let us start our application. So for developing this kind of application, you need to go to your XAMPP folder. Now you can see I'm inside my htdocs folder, and in the htdocs folder I have created a folder with a name as data filter, and in that I have created two folders. One is assets, another one is config, and I have created a file with a name as index.php. Okay, and I have imported this project in my editor. Okay, I'm using Sublime editor. Okay, so you can see the same name, which is data filter, showing here, which has two folders, assets and config. Okay, inside the config folder I will be creating my database connection file, okay, that we will be discussing in our next video. And inside assets folder I have created three further folders. First one is for CSS, second one is for font awesome, and then third one is for JS. Inside the CSS folder I will be storing various CSS files which are required for this project, and under font awesome I have stored all the necessary font awesome related files. Okay, and inside the JS folder I have necessary JS files which are required for this project. Okay, I will put the link in the description of this video from where you can easily download all these CSS and JS files along with the font awesome folder. Okay, and now you can see I have created a file with a name as index.php inside my data filter. Okay, so now first what we need to do is we need to link all our CSS and JS files with our project. Okay, so just few seconds back I have shown you that I will be using the CSS and JS and font awesome files, so I need to link all these files with my project. Okay, so now here you can see I have already linked CSS and JS files. Now once you are done with linking all these files, then you need to come to your body section. Okay, then you need to create a div with a class of container, and inside that you need to create another div with a class of row. Okay, so now let me just save it, and let me just come to my browser, and here I am refreshing the project. Now we need to create this kind of box, okay, where we allow the users to enter the name or allow the user to search the record based on the employee name. Now let me just do that. Okay, so now here first I need to create a panel, okay, with a class of panel default. Okay, under that I need to create another div with a class of panel heading. Okay, and then I have created a header or a label as search for employee. So now let me just save it, and when I refresh, now you can see this box started appearing. Okay, now you can see I am getting a box with a search for employee as a title. Okay, next I had to create a button, okay, which allow me to add the details of employee. Okay, I have created an anchor tag with a class of btn primary, okay, and then btn sm because I want the smaller button, and I have added further inline styling as well. I want that button to be displayed on the extreme right side of the box. That's why I have included float as right. Okay, and in that I have created another tag of I, which allow me to display a plus icon on top of the button. Okay, and I have set the size of that icon as well. Okay, and I have given a label as add employee. So now when I save it and when I refresh, you will see the button start appearing here on the top right side. See. Okay, next we need to create the panel body. Inside the panel body, we have to create a text box for searching the user details. Okay, now let me just create that. Okay, so here I have created a form with a method of post, and under that I have created another div with a class of form group, and then I have created an input of type text with a name of emp name and id emp name as well, and a class as form control along with the placeholder. Okay, now let me just refresh. Okay, so now you can see text box for searching the details based on the name of the employee started displaying inside this box. Okay, now apart from creating this top section, I also need to create this bottom section, which is a table. Okay, so for creating that I need to create a table below this div. Okay, here our panel gets started and here the panel gets end, and once we close the panel, then we have to start the table with a class of table, and I have given it a background color as white. Okay, and inside that I'm displaying a caption which says list of employees. See here, caption started displaying, and then I have created a table head, and first I need to create a row. Okay, and inside that row I need to create the various headers and data tags. Okay, how much ever columns I want in the table, I need to display all those table headers inside this table row. Okay, and then I have created a table header with a name as employee name. Okay, and next, and inside the task details I need to create a drop down which I have created here. Okay, see this kind of arrow I want to display beside the task details label. Okay, ul with a class of head item and list with a class of drop down, and I have created an anchor tag with a data toggle attribute set to drop down. Okay, so these are the default classes of Bootstrap framework. Okay, and I have a class as drop down toggle class for this anchor. Okay, and there is a small caret also I want to be displayed before the label here. Okay, next let me just refresh. Okay, so here yes, status and action. Okay, so here you can see I have created a table header or column for start date, end date, and this one is for displaying the status, and then finally we have an action column. Okay, so like this we have to design our upper section, which is this section, and the lower section, which is this table. Okay, so in this video we have completed linking the CSS and JS files and designing the upper and lower section of our multi filter and multi search application. Okay, so I hope you guys have understood, and in my next video I will discuss about connecting our application with our MySQL database. Okay, so that's all for this video guys, and I will see you guys in my next video, and thanks for watching.